And I'm just going to just say, no one asked me this. Like, no one commented, like, oh, this is, what do you think about this? Or this is my opinion. I'm just going to give you the real, if someone would ask me this. So this is a hypothetical conversation, but we know that these things happen, especially the toxic things. Let me get the bubbles going and we can get into it. I hope everybody is well. If you're not well, I want you to get well. So, this is what I would say in certain scenarios and whatever. So, when you vibing around meeting people, we're talking about the first conversations that you have. Like, hello, my name is, you know, and then it turns left. It goes into another direction. My thing is, I like to just talk about business, pleasure, shopping, the girly stuff. What I'm gonna get on sale, and things like that. And the rest of the time, we silent. We just silent, vibing to the world, going here, going there, and just chilling out. For me, that's good. I can rock with like somebody like that. And I could let you vent, and I could vent. I'm not talking about being a goody two shoe, because sometimes you see stuff in the world, and people how they dressed and how they carrying themselves, and you got to take a double take. Like, what possessed them to do that? What what possessed them to do that? And then that person, they comfortable in what they got on, whatever it is. And so you just gotta accept them people for them. But you're not going nowhere with me. I ain't gonna lie, you not going nowhere. I will bless you and tell you to have a good day and keep it pushing. They say, well, oh, you don't want to go and this and that and whatever. No, because you are a hot mess right now, like in public. And that's my opinion. But depending on what situation I am, what situation I'm in, I may address that, or I just, just may could keep it pushing and just say, I'm gonna go and get on up out of here, y'all, and then go on. But personally, you know, they ask me, well, I want to hang out with you. What you do? You do? No, I don't think you could hang out with me. I think you should get you some money. Now, depending on what I have going on, I could get you some money and you ain't got to pay me nothing. I love I love those type of projects where, we think up some ways to get you some money, and I can invest. Not very much, but I can invest. And you go out and get you some money. And we could build a friendship like that because, you know, when you have the financial problems, and I ain't gonna say it's a problem because we got all types of problems, but not having your finances together, that's a problem. You got to have you some money to go get you some money. That's the truth. You have to have, we're just gonna say some money, whatever you think is some good money to stack up, and you put your head down until you get that. And when I say your head, I mean put your head up, but just be humble. Actually, be humble all the time. But I would just say, I would say I don't have it to give. I'm still stacking up. Now, when I'm getting there, you'll know because I'm gonna give you some money, or give whatever cause that I'm in, or whatever I'm into. Oh, okay. Oh, this is the anyway. Whatever I'm into, you gonna get a piece of it. But see, you can't take your piece and don't do right by it, because I will see you as a liability then. So now I can't really give you no money. You get some money, and it's not even like you're trying to get some money from getting this money, because you can't think of money like that. That's a wrong way to think of money. If you think you're going to transfer some money to another individual, even with all of the stuff in place, in which people don't have their stuff in place. They don't have their business correct and in place. So they're begging for money, and they don't have their stuff up. They don't have their stuff together. It's like the person there, they just donate money. And that's exactly what you're doing. That's exactly what you're doing. Even if the thing succeed. Now, if you made a choice to bet on some people, bet on a human person, and you don't want no money from it, you just want them to succeed, those things will probably succeed more than, you trying to force this thing to give you money back. Okay. Anyway, what was the other thing they say? This woman say, well, why do I care? When you see the look on a person's face, they're mad at you. Why do you care? And then you thinking like, well, why did I say this thing? How did how did I get to this point where I said this, and got this person thinking like, oh, well, people are finicky. We are all finicky. Humans are finicky. And you have to just drift off in yourself, and be your own self. But you have to recognize how people communicate. You have to really recognize how each individual communicate. I would say how people communicate in a crisis versus they got some money, and how they are after that. Man, you have to take some time and be below yourself. You have to basically play dumb. And when you play dumb, and I think that the law of average, no, not the law of averages, the law of something. Oh, the power of something. Power of oh man, it's a book, y'all. The power of, oh shit. Anyway, it's a book. I just know that the guy's name is Robert something. I suck, y'all. And I have read this book for like at least 5 years, over and over and over and over. And I can't even think of the dang on name. Anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about. You probably don't know what I'm talking about, but I will tell you see, I read this and I guess it's subconscious because I mean, I wouldn't want to manipulate someone into doing anything for me, or being, they depending on me, and then that is a bad combination of love. When someone depends on you, like, it's like, I'm a girl, so I'm gonna get whatever I I want. I'm going to get whatever I want, and there's nothing that could stop me but me. Men have it totally different, and I can't even fathom to just say, well, this is how the men are, because I don't know. But I would say, to get a man, if you choose to have a man, I would say get a man that respects you and honors you. And that would mean that you being honest with them. You have to be honest with the person to just have their back, and then you can't question anything after that, unless unless they say, yeah, I lied or whatever. You can't question it. Oh my goodness. I don't forgot what I was gonna say, y'all. Anyway. Mm-mm-mm. I think that a lot of things that I want to download into the world, I think it's practical. A lot of crime and just being violent will disappear with my print plan. Because why would you want to have those two worlds collide? You chilling in a neighborhood, couple 100,000 people, and there's no violence until it's violence. And however, however they crack down, but there's gonna be violence. You have to be prepared for the violence, but you can't contribute to the violence. You got to be able to get away and do things to keep you safe, you know. But oh, he got shot. Yeah, I'm watching this thing, this A&E thing. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. You have to be ready for whatever, you know. And if it's the diffusing of situation, getting away from a situation, I would encourage you to do that. That's what I, girl, I will tell you many and many a times where, you know, your spidey senses just go off and oh wow, they been beating them up. Mm, I'm sorry, y'all. I just got anyway. But I'm live and so I'm gonna publish this and I didn't even know that a lot of these lives was not being recorded or not recorded but not saved. I forgot that when you do a live, it automatically puts it on private. So I have a couple lives to do. They were probably rambling and shit like that, but hey, this is me. This is you get to see, you know, whatever we go through. And I mean, I guess I could be negative about this, but that's what I chose. This is what I choose to do. I choose to be positive and learn from this situation. I don't want to woulda, coulda, should, shoulda about this situation because I'm alive, and that's it. But you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful evening, because it's evening. It's about to be evening now, and I would say just be quiet. Be quiet for one day. Be quiet. You can smile and everything like that, but just be quiet and listen. Listen to all the conversations that you'll have and meditate on that.